Sunday, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Oh, glasses. Wow. One person and one thumbs up already. Well, howdy, howdy. Shelly and Anthony, hello, darling. You're always first. Always first. 99% of the time, you're always first. How are you? How was your week? How was your weekend? So I guess we'll let some people get in here. Hi, Shannon. I almost had a brain fart. Voon just texted me. She's over her brother-in-law, says she won't make it tonight unless I'm still on. Then she'll pop in. Cosmic Cultivator, so busy lately. I was going to actually put that in my title. Kid you not. Extremely busy. It's been so busy here. Productive, but busy. That was what I was going to put in my title, but then I was like, Skinner Farms. Saying, hey, Debbie. Oh, finally got her appointment. Cool. Hi, Huga. There she is. Indiana Backyard Gardener, who, like, majorly helped me out on the phone the other night. So before I say hello to anyone else, why it's fresh on my mind, she helped out with an affiliate link because I had a company that approached me, Amazon wish list. PayPal was already set up, but I needed to know how to, get the link and all. So what a great big help, and sent me 2 videos on how my stickers are looking, my funny ones. And if Abby's super busy, then, I might just let Adrian deal with them, and then I'll just pay her for them. So, yeah. So much building going on here. Lots of upgrades to the homestead. Well, that is awesome sauce. Cosmic Cultivators. Let's see. Skinner Farms. Well, hello. Hey, sorry I'm late. You're never late. No one's ever late over here. Hi, Barb. How are you, darling? How's those chickens doing? I feel so bad for your chicken that's blinded in the eye now. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But love you, Barb. Indiana Backyard Gardener. Ooh. No, she was a great big help, everyone. Yeah, so got a lot accomplished. We were on the phone for quite some time. So now I don't think I have to write anything in my descriptions. Like underneath, I usually write, and I'm not going to write anymore. I'm just trying to fix this, my friends. I am just going to put the links. The company that reached out to me is for hanging baskets. So yeah, that'll be fun. Hi, Chris. Huga. Hi, Erin. Wendy Benjamin. Hi, Melody from Nova Scotia, Canada. Well, hello, Wendy. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Hope that you had a blessed weekend. There they are. Hi at home with Tom and Rhonda. Howard, how are you, darlings? I'm not wearing your shirt tonight, obviously. And I still have to go over. I've been watching. I have not been commenting, really, to keep it real. Because when I watch it through a console, it just doesn't give me the opportunity to comment, but I give a thumbs up and watch it. Unless I do it from my phone, and sometimes that's annoying. So yeah, how are you? And welcome, welcome. How was your weekend? Okay, Adrian. Apple Tree Urban Homestead, which is Annette, saying good morning, Melody. Good morning, darling. How are you? Saying hi, Josh. Hi, Shannon. Barb with her 3 hearts. I love Barb. Did you, Erin? That's awesome. I made a lasagna that's technically for tomorrow. I did it with some hot sausage and some mild sausage this time. Let's see. How is everyone? Nana's Crazy Life. Donna, how are you? I hope you had a blessed weekend. I love it when everybody goes, hi, Huga. If you don't know who Huga is, she used to be CB. So, then she changed her channel name. Awesome. The Rooster, Melody, good evening, sis. Hello, everyone. Hello, the Rooster. Hi, how are you? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Did everybody have a productive weekend, I hope? Well, there's the man. I was so thinking of you. I've been watching your videos. I saw Sean in Alaska. And yeah, I think my numbers are still higher, but you're running with that. I think that's awesome sauce. Hope you had success with the friends I sent you to see. Yes, I can't think of the name from last week. I kept butchering it and I felt terrible, but I was like, oh, you're kind of new here. I was like, yeah, from Sean's. I was like, thank you so much for coming. But hi, Sean, how are you, my friend? You ready for a part 2? And I got to get you over here and interview you, my friend. So, hi, Nana's Crazy Life, Red Silo Homestead. Good evening, Melody. Hey, all. Hello, how are you? How was your weekend? Let's see. I saw that. Tom, it's at home with Tom and Rhonda Howard. If you follow the Crockers or Tom, he was Jarrett Crocker's neighbor, and yeah, one of his horses blew into Jarrett Crocker's fence. So check out that video. No Boone tonight, my friends. She is over families. If I'm still on when she gets back, she'll hop in. So we'll have to see, about Paul. Hi, Wendy. Did I say hello to Wendy? Chris says nice. If you want Melody, hope you had a good weekend. I had a very busy winter. Ugh. I had a very busy weekend. I had 2 fingers taped together. I will explain that. North Shore, howdy, my brother. Let's see. Okay, Adrian. Good here, Mel. Thank you. Hope you're also well. I'm well. I just kind of, I don't know. I woke up in the middle of the night with extreme pain in my pinky finger. And the only thing I could think of is, I'm putting out these videos. And then I showed how I mend my soil. Same thing I did last year to this farm soil. It's the same thing I'm doing this year. It's that saying, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. And then it rained for a couple days here. So if it's a 20-pound bag, it was probably like 50. And I'm thinking maybe I jammed it, sprained it. I don't know. But it's right dead smack in the knuckle of my little pinky finger. And it's swollen. So feels better with the tape together. Let's see. Yeah, it's nice to have Skinner Farms in here tonight. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Everyone's saying hello. Red Silo says exhausted. Laugh out loud. The 2 male goats found a new home with some lady goats, so cleaned up their winter home. Tons of wet straw bales. Motrin is now my best friend. Oh yeah, you bounce right into you're never supposed to just go full force as soon as the weather gets nice. You're supposed to be stretching and, doing all those little bend over, limber type of exercises. Yeah, right. And then our body pays for it, Thank you, Shannon. You're a great big help. Because like I said, no Voon tonight. Hello, Sheila B. How are you? Rooster says, got the entire ground in garden conditioned, and she is tilled up. Rain tonight and planting within the week's end. Awesomeness. Yeah, I finally just got done all the beds. Just a lot. Honestly, it was a lot. The bags were extremely, extremely heavy. I will do that. If you're in the market for a great outdoor light, check out our review titled Our Worst Nightmare. Oh, I will definitely be looking at that. Believe me, you. Hi, Heather from Garden to Table with Heather Lynn. Good evening. Good evening to you as well. Hope you had a blessed weekend. Oh, no problems. No problem. Don't even worry about it. I completely understand. Were you able to get together with my friends for the help we discussed? I was. And I'll fill you in later. Okay, is that cool? Let's see. My 6-year-old body definitely feels it. Rooster. Oh my goodness. I may not be 60, but I'm feeling it too. And my grandson was over. He was more so hanging out with my roommate, doing all kinds of dude stuff and having a ball doing it. And he was asleep in my bed, and I woke up like, it felt like my pinky was asleep at first, and then I was going like this, and like, what's wrong with this sucker? No, it was causing me such pain that I was like tossing and turning, hoping I wouldn't wake up my grandson, because he has to sleep in my room in the bed. It's a queen size bed, so hopefully it doesn't sound creepy to anyone. But he's like 6 foot. I don't even know what he is now. Maybe 6'2". He sleeps in all these weird positions, but I was afraid I was going to wake him up by like shaking my hand. And then all day today, I was having trouble with my finger. All day. Yeah, Chris is saying he's getting a frost advisory tonight. We're not here in Pennsylvania. Set the great arbor, the blackberry arbor set up where we're planting 10 fruit trees tomorrow. Cleaned out the goat hut. Yeah, pacing ourselves. With the like the crying faces. I know, we're trying, right? I do feel like at least I think the garden, like the main garden beds, they're done. I may just have to check a couple lights to make sure that they're working. But my roommate and my grandson worked on, oh, I forget the name of it. It's what you would use for your chicken coop, that metal wire. You can all help me out. I thought it's fabric or something. I don't know, but it's like metal. So the corners that had that gap, he put that there because there's a lot of wildlife here, and I don't want them getting into the garden or even on this property. So he and my grandson worked on that and just some other stuff. So at least that part's done. Let's see. Very good, Mel. Awesome. Yes, we will catch up, Sean. Promise. Promise, promise, promise. If somebody can share this out, that would be awesome, because sometimes Paul doesn't get the notification. Y'all can call me Josh if you want. If not, that's okay too. Skinner, Josh is fine by me, honey. So welcome, Josh. I have a pinched nerve in my back, which is making it hard to do anything at the moment. Yeah, it's brutal. Soak, and soak some more. Epsom salt in the bathtub. I'm not kidding you. Annette from Apple Tree Urban Homestead. Just soak. Hi, Jen. How are you, darling? I hope you had a blessed weekend. Just trying to make sure. Chicken wire? Not exactly. I mean, the roll's all the way over there. I could get up and get it. Yeah, hardware cloth. Thank you. Thank you, Josh. That is exactly what it's called. He bought a bunch of rolls. So that's the solution. I'm not real keen with them drilling into a brand new $1,000 privacy fence, but hey, you know, if they would have told me when they were doing it initially, I would have said to leave the T-post behind with chicken wire on the bottom, but I didn't know they were going to do it when they did it. So that would have been the easiest solution. It is what it is. But my grandson enjoyed playing with the drill. He was only allowed to use it if Jimmy taught him some safety, you know, techniques. So he was loving it. Gavin was having a good time. Definitely hardware cloth. Laurie Hellman, hi from Wisconsin. Hi, Laurie. Am I saying that right? Because I don't like to butcher anyone's name, but happy Sunday. Welcome into the live. Laurie says, did seed starting today? Oh, you did? I just up-potted before I came on, like at least 2, because my potatoes. My tomatoes are getting a little bit, you know, big. It's time to start fertilizing. Peppers are doing great, my friends. But to be honest with you, I still feel like I got gardener's burnout. I really do. Let's see. Everyone's saying hello. Okay, Jen. Abby, hello, hello. But it's a different Abby. Hi, Abby. Welcome in. So Lori, I have 8 weeks before I can plant outside. Yeah, my last frost is the 20th of April. Same here, still catching up from last season. Yep, we talked about that. If I can give any advice to anyone, man, I hit it when I moved here, like running, and my body is just like beat. I mean, I'm still feeling it. For me to kind of get like, ugh, without planting even seeds. But on another note, my granddaughter was over today because we got the ring. So I don't really get to see her all that often. Adeline's like a year and a half. She will be 2 January the 5th. So, you know, my mom. So I marked her name on it. I thought it was super cute. This is what she planted today. She planted some beautiful sunflowers with my mom. And what else did she do? Oh, someone had sent me, it might have been Saint Lady 5000. I've never seen this one, the lemon eclair sunflower. So she planted 3 and 3 of these. And I have 2 cups. I'll show you. Hold on. I have 2 cups, styrofoam cups that say Sugar Baby Watermelon. And I put Addie on it because my granddaughter. There he is. Hi, Paul. Yeah, so she did 2 seeds per cup. She did 2 cups of the Sugar Baby Watermelon. So at least my mom, you know, let her play with some seeds and plant a couple things while I got to see her because she's a cutie patootie. She was over one day during the week, but it just became a bunch of drama with my roommate's dog who jumped all over my beds. So yeah, but we were calm and we spoke about it, and then his dog did it again, and then that wasn't such a nice conversation. Hi, Abby, the other Abby from Bountiful Harvest. Abby, how are you? And how are you, Paul? I knew it. I knew it. I just said, can somebody share it out? Share this live out, because I said Paul doesn't get it sometimes. Paul's saying, which normally I won't read every single comment out loud, but this I will. It says, WTF, no notification for 15 minutes. This mod is not happy. It's okay, darling. I still love you. And I did ask for it to be shared out. I'm not really sure if it was or not, but that's how YouTube is sometimes. But I'm glad you're here because Boone will not be. There, is that the name? See, Sean was just asking me, and I said somebody was in here last week from Sean, and I kept screwing up their name, I think. I'll just say Fuzz, but I'm pretty sure I asked last week what their name was, and I don't remember what it is this week, so I'm so sorry. I'm just going to say hello, Fuzz Fork. How are you? You can say your name again. I know, Abby, touch base with me, girl. Because you keep saying you're super busy lately, so hit me up, okay? Jason Avers, how are you, darling? I was in the kitchen preparing a roast. I had an excuse. You sure did. You sure did. And Fisa, hello, how are you? I see your Instagram. I see what you're posting, and you got a little bit more snow, and you're going to have a gazillion babies, chicken babies, and she's planting her plants. Remember, she was in here? She's North Home, Alaska. I think her initial starts didn't work out too good, but they're looking pretty good now. So welcome in, girlfriend. Love you to pieces. Let's see. I had to go to your page to see if you were live tonight. Really? It didn't, nobody got a notification? Sorry about that, Sheila B. You know what I'm going to start doing? Because I did ask Jen to help me, and Adrian helped me out a lot this weekend. I think it was Friday night. I think it was. Like I said, with getting a bunch of different links. There's now going to be an Amazon wish list. She just told me to put anything in there, so I put a $17 webcam in there. So you got to give me a hot minute on that one. And I was, a company reached out to me about hanging baskets. Would I be interested in hanging baskets? I'll just tell you this much. And I had said yes, and they want to send them to me. And when it came to how would you advertise, do you have an Amazon affiliate link? Right there, I didn't have an affiliate link. But now I can get back to them that I do. So if that comes to the channel, you'll be the first to know. That just makes it easier, where if I get it and I do the video on it and y'all love it, then there'll be a link that you can go right to it. So I needed to have some of these things done to have the channel moving. So a great big shout out, Indiana Backyard Gardener, for all that help. It was much appreciated. Oh, were you, Paul? He said I checked my phone because I was on another channel on my PC. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I don't know, but that's what I was going to say. I am going to go back to, here's the thing, if I advertise my live on my laptop, then I have to use that camera that's in there. I think someone told me it wasn't bad. Sean's friend told me the camera wasn't too bad, but did suggest on getting like, you know, getting a web camera and probably a headset with a mic. So, but if I am going to do my live through my phone, I'm just going to have to advertise that way. Probably will do it, I don't know, a couple days in advance, or because I think a week in advance might be too early. So I'll do it a few days in advance. So you can all remember that I will always be 9 o'clock Eastern. Just call me Fuzzy. Okay, that'll work for me. Hi, Fuzzy. Gardener Josh. Hello, Gardener Josh. How are you, my friend? I hope you had a blessed weekend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. Thank you, Shannon. Shannon was putting out links right away, Paul, because like I said, Boone is over family's house. She first said that she wouldn't be able to make it, but she said, Mel, if you're still on, when I get back, then I'll hop in. I said, okay. So thank you, Shannon, for helping out. Erin said that she was notified. Fuzzy is into survival, but mostly post Second Amendment stuff. Hey, I'm down with all that. I will, Paul or Shannon, make sure, I'm just going to say Fuzzy's link. So when I can get into it 2 days later, I will go over and make sure I'm subscribed and check it out. Everyone go over when the links are posted. For the new people that are here, when you come over to the live, the way that I show love back is to make sure my moderators post your link so that you can all make friends. If you like their content over their page, then go check them out. My Raindrop Life, hello, welcome in. How are you? Never saw you before. Happy Sunday. So Annette from Apple Tree Urban Homestead said just sub to Bountiful Harvest Abby. Abby's a sweetheart. Okay, Rooster, I'm sorry. So Rooster's name is Jeff. Oh, welcome to call me whatever you want. Jeff, I might remember it, I might not, and I might just call you Rooster. It just all depends. I feel like with my anxiety, it just takes me a hot minute. Emphasis yelling to oh no, from the first batch, but no worries. It's not too late to start more. That is true. I do. Look, I just don't want to knock this tripod over. I have some baby ones. You see right there? That's what I'll end up using like June. And that'll be for my fall garden. That's how I do it. If I'm going to plant tomatoes, I'm going to plant tomatoes. But I had to up pot because some of them were getting a little bit big for their little styrofoam cups. I got a lot of stuff to do over here, but I've been so busy outside. Okay, so Raindrop Life says, laugh out loud at the rooster. My name is Michelle, but you can call me whatever too. Welcome in, Michelle. Just bear with me if I call you Raindrop a few times. It'll take me a hot minute the more that you come in. But Fuzz Fork, right? That's the name I keep messing up. I think it was Rick or Ricky from last week, I think. So, like I said, just bear with me. But welcome in, Michelle. Oh, look at this. My name is Rick, but you can call me Fuzzy. Oh, Indiana Backyard Gardener, you're a lifesaver. Good one. Has the basil license. Mel, do you need a camera with a mic for your laptop? Well, what was suggested to me from, you know, a mutual friend of Sean's, I think I knew them when I first started YouTube, no names being mentioned. They said that they have a webcam. I have a very good laptop. My grandson was playing around with it. He likes that it's all touch screen with all the bells and whistles, but just was like, Mama, the camera's crap. And I'm like, I know. So once that is figured out and I can get a webcam for the laptop, I'd like to do my lives from the laptop. So, and then the other thing that was mentioned, because we did a StreamYard meeting together, and they suggested a headset with a microphone. So that's that, Paul. I hope that helped you out any. No problem, Shannon. She wants to get to make her dinner, so she'll be back to post more links in a minute, she said. No problem. Thank you, Paul. I'm way behind on my up-potting. You and me both. Melody, I have to go. We'll talk later. No problem. No problem, Jen. And yeah, so y'all know I have to do that cricket challenge for Mountain Grandma. Whew. I wish I just had the kahoonies. I was showing my grandson it yesterday. Let me see if I can grab it, and I'll show you what it looks like. Because he was a little shocked that it was sent to me, and hopefully, oh, there they are. Oh my goodness. So I was going to have my grandson do it because her letter states like you can have more fun with more people. I was going to have me, my roommate, my grandson do it, but maybe I'll talk Jay into it. I don't think anything phases Jay, so maybe he'll do it with me and I'll just record it for Mountain Grandma. But there they are. I have to eat some crickets. These are salt and vinegar from Mountain Grandma's. Oh, I got marker on me. From Mountain Grandma. Sean cracks me up from North Shore Preparedness. He's like, I'm Sean, call me whatever you like. Okay, Sean. It's so funny. Let's see. Yes, I must be up. She's leaving awful early. Let me see. So be well, Jen. We'll catch up. Let's see. 20 watching, 21 thumbs up. Way to go, side chat. Oh, that's awesome. Y'all are awesome. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. So, didn't get to see the kids for my birthday. I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. They're working. It's whatever. And I kind of hung out. I spent it with my friend later on that night. But, you know, I just worked in the garden. What are you going to do? And then, what did I... Well, I showed you what I bought myself, which was that wok pan and the spice. But I have this coming to the channel, my friends. I treated myself to this. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or if it's going to be backwards. Okay, so the long story short version of this right here is, let me think. That 1870s homestead, she's had it for a while and I could never find it. Well, the actual person that invented this has it on Amazon now. And if you're new here, maybe you don't know, I'm a high impact gardener and I love incorporating square foot gardening. So that's what this is. And I will do a video and bring you along and show you everything that comes in the box. So yeah, I've been wanting this for probably about 5-6 years and I finally just got my hands on it. It actually, within like a day, I swear, I feel like people can read my mind. So I was talking about this obviously for some time, but I wanted to be able to show step by step on some things on how I grow, because I had a lot of questions last year, like, you know, how do you have all that in a bed? Well, you can high impact garden. You can also do square foot gardening. So this is going to be wonderful. It's, you know, spaces seeds pretty much perfectly. It's also great if you're trying to incorporate your kids into this, like into growing their own food as well. It's great for kids. And yeah, so I'm going to do a video on it and I will bring you along for that. But that is what I bought myself. But I looked at it, I found it and was shocked. I'm like, oh, the person that made it Awesomeness. They're finally selling it on Amazon. Within, I don't know, 2 or 3 days, Acre Homestead was kind of using it out in her garden, just like flipping it over. I don't know why, but I guess because she spoke very briefly on it, it had already went up like $2-3. So I was like, son of a gun. So I think it costed me like 31 and change for that. But you can have that for a really long time. But stay tuned for that video. Like I said, I will bring you along. Okay, what did I miss? Let's see. Aw, thank you. See, I already forgot, Rooster, what your name is. Cobwebs that are growing like weeds. Oh my goodness. Paul says, please, people, if your link has not been shared, speak up and I will do my best to do so. Everyone, Paul Honeyman, what a great moderator. I always say this. He moderates for really big channels with like 1,000 people in there. My channel lives can fluctuate from like 25 to like 55, I think might have been like my max so far that I had. So, yeah. He does an awesome job. He really does. High intensity gardening. Yep. This is Indiana Backyard Gardener. I mean, she'll tell you, if you have not seen, and you are new here, you can go back and look at some videos. I don't have my playlist thoroughly organized. I was on Shed Wars last year. I just moved here. So it was a lot. But I'm like ecstatic now to have a PayPal link and all those because Adrian helped me with that. And yeah, we'll get the channel a little bit more professional. And my funny stickers, she's sending me out 2 sheets for my birthday. I told her she didn't have to do that. My birthday was on Monday. So yeah, that was super sweet of her. But yeah, you can go back and catch some videos. Some are under Shed Wars. So you might have to look under there. But I still have a lot on my roommate's computer that I would have to upload. But it was unbelievable. Anyone that followed along will tell you it was unbelievable. My pepper plants were up to my shoulders. It was brand new garden that did very, very well. Very well. It is because you are so great at square foot gardening that I put you in my featured. No, you didn't, Jason Avers. What a privilege. Oh my goodness. I was always told never do that, have feature channels. It was some channel that tries to help you out on how to like set up like your YouTube, this, that, and the third. I can't think of them at the moment. No disrespect. But that's awesome sauce. Thank you, Jason Avers. I love square foot gardening. Y'all are going to love this. You know, I'll go more in detail in a video. And when it comes to the high impact part, you're going to see. And there's lots of things that I did last year. For an example, I pulled out Swiss chard last year, and that fast I was dropping my arugula right down. So, I mean, that the turnover has to be like quick, you know, if you want to grow a lot of food, you have to have backup plants. I had baby tomatoes that will be, you know, later in the season going for my fall garden. And yeah, so stick with me. I do try to bring everyone along. I try to give you the best tips and tricks, or how do I do it? How do I grow that much food? 5,266 pounds. But yeah. And then a video that's coming out this week. It's maybe, I keep saying maybe my videos are a little silly. Like I put out the marigold little tip, because I thought that's a good tip, I think, for people to have. Instead of spending $3 for one marigold, spend $4 and something and you can get 4 to 6 in there. So I just thought I would share that because that's what I did. And that's one way to save money. It's more economical. If I have money tricks like that too when it comes to gardening, I will let you know. But I wanted a lot more marigolds this year. A marigold, whether one's in the front, I did do it like that. I'll show you. So I planted like one in a corner front, and then the next one would be in the back corner. You get what I'm saying. And then I will plant my nasturtium in another corner, which right there is 2 plants that are very, very good with the bugs, let me tell you. I had a nasturtium in one bed off to the side that was like a giant. It was taking up the whole aisle. And it was right near my eggplants. And my eggplants did phenomenal last year. So, but I'm flattered, Jason. Thank you so much for that. Wow. Unbelievable. You're not planning that? Fuzz, I'm just going to call you Fuzz, Fuzzy. I've got 25 acres and I ain't planting that. We got one of those 2 years ago. They were great. Courtney just got it as well. Well, yeah, you know. I didn't really get it for, I think what the average gardener may have gotten it for, because new gardeners, this is fantastic. But I will talk about this, like I said in the video. If you're a new gardener and you don't know how to space, it's great for you. If you have kids, it's great. I'm using it for something totally different. But like I said, I will bring you along for that. And then that was what I was going to tell you. One of the videos I did, well, you saw my pea trellis. If not, you can always go back and look at that. I recycled some bamboo to make my own trellis for my peas on the end side back of the no-till garden. I decided on not posting my video on what peas I was doing. I think I was making it a little too complicated. I just didn't like how I went about that. It was just craziness. It was starting to get chilly here. And I was in a big rush to get my peas planted. So I didn't go with the peas that are in that video. Just wanted to let you know that I decided to go with a self-sustainable seed, which I spoke about this a million times and did reviews and videos on it. So this is for the new folks. This is a bug out seed bag. That is from a sustainable seed company. If he doesn't mind, he can post the link. It is sustainableseed.com. Fantastic. And then this Collax, which is like a seed vault. So I decided that I will put sugar snap peas somewhere else, and the purple and pink, I'll figure it out and put them somewhere else. I picked a green arrow pea right here from the Sustainable Seed Company. This is a full pack, or this is last year's pack. It came out of this. You get full packs. In this one, you get smaller packs, okay? 25 years it'll last. There's your food security right there. So the reason why I picked a green arrow pea is because this is what caught me. Paul, you might like this. It says a favorite in England and has been a favorite for years and years. It gives you heavy yields, providing loads of peas. So I can't read the rest of the back. Do you see that? This is the only recommendation that I would make to this company. Is I was outside gardening and it started to rain and it made the ink on the back of the package run, but I can still see a little bit of that. Other than that, I have zero complaints about this. And I have a few left in here. We got rain instantly. And I wasn't sure how deep my soil was going to be down at the end. And I saw my peas sitting on the top. So I just pushed them back down a little bit deeper. So with that being said, I also planted peas, the same ones. I planted the green arrow peas inside the house 2 days ago. And let me see, because I divided this one up. It's not on a tray. It's in a plastic lid. You know, you got to make do with what you got, my friends. And it's probably going to drip everywhere. But all my peas are coming up. And that was in a matter of 2 days. So that's the self-sustainable seed. So in case the rain washed any away, I have some backup just to plop right in that spot. You know, you can only plant your seeds while it's a little chilly. Once it gets super hot, they're not going to like it. But then you can redo them again. So I love sugar snap peas. So like I have sugar snap peas out. I planted them in my tower. My dollar store tower that I got on, you know, And then everybody loved it, and everybody couldn't wait for them to come out this year. And yeah, so I'm glad to see that people are getting the dollar store. I know a really old video, I'm seeing comments, like recent comments on it. And I just keep referring people to the steel pole in the middle, because 6 or 7 hurricanes here and they didn't move at all. Not at all. So, yeah. But you'll see the video that I do on that. And I'm my biggest critic. So the reason why I didn't post that video is because I couldn't make my mind up. And that's what I was doing in the video. So I want to do the black ones. These pink ones seem so complicated. I just didn't like it. And I finally had to bring myself down a couple notches. And I figure if I'm going to grow peas, because I don't normally grow peas to hold them, shuck them out. I'm like, if I'm going to do peas, I'm going to go big or I'm going to go home. So I picked the green arrow pea because you get an abundance. These are very, very popular in England. So I figured I would plant these for my good friend who really doesn't like greens, my moderator, Paul Honeyman. And that's why I did that. Melody, you asked, so I came. That's all it takes, sweetie. I know, but you're just a doll. Oh, well. Happy early birthday, Fuzz. His birthday is May the 8th. Let's see. Two Family Homestead. Yes, yes. They usually never say don't have a featured channel or whatever. So yeah, I guess I was still going by that, but I have like favorite channels, so. Let's see. Hi, Joe. How are you? Good to see you, Joe. I hope you had a blessed weekend and you and your 300 tomatoes. I'm not even trying to go 300 tomatoes this year. But welcome in. It's something that I don't do, but if it's good for plenty of people, I try to give folks some place to go for good info. I think that's great, Jason Avers. I really do, because you're like my tree guy. And yeah. So hello everyone. Say hello to Jason Avers from Green Country Agroforestry. He changed his name, so I have to get used to that. He's like a walking encyclopedia. I kid you not. Wonderful, wonderful guy with a lot of information. So go check him out. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, I do. Well, you're new at what? See, I'm just going to say rooster. New at gardening? Oh, that was nice. Thank you for posting. Garden State Gardener. Which, by the way, if you are new here, I'm doing the Come Salsa With Me challenge. And I'm giving everyone seeds for the following season. All you have to do, I think I'm going to try to see if I can figure out how to post that video up at the top of my videos, my page. All you have to do, it's just for fresh eating. It's grow everything all together. So a tomato, a pepper, a jalapeno, cilantro if you like it. If you don't like cilantro, do parsley, everyone. And then you can post a video that you're doing it. And then when you have your plants, your pot, your bucket, your tote, because I repeat this so many times. When you have that all together, turn on, record it, tag me in it, and use the hashtag Come Salsa With Me. I will send out seeds so you can do the Come Salsa With Me challenge come next year. And my friend, Garden State Gardener, is giving the winner 5 packs of seeds. So super easy, no real rules. Just bring us along throughout the season and let us see how your salsa garden is going for fresh eating. What? Fuzz says I planted instant potatoes last year. Harvested the same day. That's hilarious. Hello, Miss Andale. How are you? Hello, Mel. Hello, everyone listening and working. Speaking of Miss Andale, I got this in the mail. I don't know. Um, I love Miss Andale. She knows it. She sent me this lovely little card. It's from her live on Tuesday mornings. Just a little note. It says, congratulations, dear Mel. Thank you so much for your support and friendship. I hope this watering can and containers will be helpful. Champ. She calls me a champ because I've won a few times over there. But not on her 1,000 subscriber giveaway. She was, I need grow bags so bad. And I was trying to win them. And I had like a dead duck. It wasn't going anywhere. She says, you are, oh, a champ. Much love. And Andale Homestead. Super cute. And this is what I won. But I thought I was just going to get the water bottle, Miss Andale. Is this not too stinking cute? The sprayer with the little pour. Too cute. And some little containers right here. So that was awfully nice. Tuesday mornings at 11, correct, Miss Andale? So she only goes on for 30 minutes. Come on over and we'll see you in her live. She has great lives. I wish she went on for like an hour sometimes, you know. She has a lot of positive things to say too. I just love her to pieces. Hi, Red Silo. How are you? Let's see. Everyone's still saying hello. So yeah, Red Silo is Darren and Justine. Great people. I'm always over there checking out videos and stuff. Folks in the chat rock. So Sean, they sure do. I have some great subscribers. Hello, LP. How are you, my friend? I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. She says, lurking and listening. Hello, everyone. Well, you don't have to lurk. Hang out. Okay. I want to see if I'm far behind. I'm scrolling. I would guess they're using biodegradable packaging and soy-based ink. Environmentally friendly, but not durable. Oh, yeah. If they would just fix that, I mean, they did fantastic last year. I promised my subscribers I would grow things from out of that bug out seed bag and the collects, and I did, and y'all can just go back and look or take other people's words for it. It was a crazy growing season. It was a lot, actually, for one person. Let's see. Those glossy seed packs will take 3 to 5 years to break down. Yeah, I don't, you know, would be great if they were like in packaging, you know, that you could recycle. That'd be great, but you know, what are you going to do? Okay, Sean. I'm just trying to see. Miss Andale's a doll. Red Silo says, planting peas for Paul. That should be a thing, ... Laugh out loud. Yeah, it should, right? Maybe I can entice him. Yeah, I remembered you saying that. Was that last week or that was the week before? It was the first time that he had asparagus. And he loved it. The last time I heard, he took his daughter out to eat and loved them. Paul's not usually like a big fan of like green things, my friend. So in his honor of green, I decided to do the Green Arrow peas from England, it says, and they're very prolific. It actually says providing loads of peas. And then I can't see the rest. Oh, the height's 24 to 30 inches tall. And that's about all I can see because it ran. Let's see. That's a good idea, Jason Evers. That's a very good idea. Oh, that would have been awesome, Erin. Okay, Paul. Okay, so Rooster saying, oh no, I have a channel but never posted anything, Mel. Mostly traveled to other channels. It's awesomeness. It's, maybe one day you'll do it. Love you too, Melody. Love you more, Miss Andel. A small or big video or anything, a flower, your garden, maybe do the sunflower bucket challenge or a quick hello. I'd watch. I would watch too. Laugh out loud, her watering can will come in handy to keep the roommate at bay. Oh no, his dog had me furious, like running across my beds. But now that they're all done with the stuff on it, and then we're just going to resolve the problem, put something up so she can't go back there. Okay, Fuzz, thank you for coming. Go take care of the kittens. Am I missing anybody? Yeah, okay. Miss Andel is definitely Tuesday at 11 Eastern. So please go over and check her out. She's only like 30 minutes. Great little live, let me tell you. That is so true. Jason Aber says, if you are wondering what kind of video to make, do a garden tour. People love to see what everyone else is growing. It was weird because last year in Shed Wars, Robert, Casey's lurking and listening, used to be like, why are your garden tours so long? I'm like, you think all that can be done in 10 minutes? I'm like, listen, Jess from Roots and Refuge. He said, yeah, but that's Jess from Roots and Refuge. And I'm like, well, how do you think she got started? Doing garden tours. I mean, point blank. I usually will do a garden tour every Saturday, my friends. As soon as the season starts, or I feel as if I have something I want to show you, it'll be every Saturday. Thank you for coming, Fuzz. I greatly appreciate it. I like sustainable seed. The germination rates are outstanding. Yeah, they really are. Adrian, Indiana Backyard Gardener, they really, really are. And the Collect one is 25 years, and the Bug Out Seed Bag, I think, is 7. Let me see. Yeah, 7-year longevity. As long as you keep it stored in a cool, dry place, it'll last longer than that. So, yeah. The mosquitoes and ants are so bad in my yard, North Louisiana. Well, ants sometimes will be your pollinator, so keep that in mind. The mosquitoes, is there any like water laying around? Because that usually tracks mosquitoes. I used to have a lot of ants all over my stuff at my other garden at my house, and used to drive me nuts, but no, they were actually pollinating, so it's okay. Bitsy, right? Welcome in with Bitsy. My raindrop, they're horrible. LP says, can hang, unfortunately, but I hope you have a fabulous week. Stay well, everyone. You do the same, LP. Are you busy doing all your plants still? Hopefully see you throughout the week, too. My mom had a great green thumb, too. That's awesome. Okay, I tried to do irregular uploads, but the nature of the gardening doesn't always let you have good material every week. Now I'm just uploading when I have something worth watching. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if things ain't popping in the garden, but once it gets rocking and rolling, and as much as I plant, that's a lot of content. But I also started off, like, you see how I'm amending my soil. I'm going to freshen up the pots, and I'm going to be having to get more cow. I'm thinking like 3 to 4 bags for the in-ground. It's black cow, KOW. But I did the peas, but I have more plants. So for the new gardeners, or anybody that's been gardening and just wants to see how I plant peas. So I'm going to redo that video, and then I'm getting ready to do my carrots. Well, at least half a bed of my carrots. What did I decide on? I brought them over here, didn't I? Let's see, my friends. I'm trying to do it where I'm not overwhelmed with everything all at once. So this is the little fingers carrot, and it only takes 55 days to fulfill full maturity. So I'm going to grow these first, and then I will go in on some Royal Châtenay carrots. These take 70 days, but I have some other ones though too. And then I have some spinach growing in my one tower over on the side. They were transplants from winter, right out of the beds. I transplanted into my blue tower, just wanted to see how they would do. They're looking kind of poopy-ish. So I might go in there and just directly sow some Bloomsdale spinach. This is also from the same sustainable seed company. And people were asking me how my spinach leaves were so big last year. So this is the Bloomsdale spinach, and it's 45 days. I might also do some in the beds too. So, and I want to use up this pack here. So there's not too many left in there, about to there. So I'm going to, you know, get ready for some greens, some things that can handle, you know, if we were to get a frost. I wouldn't put out anything that's frost tender. Take your time, relax, don't worry about it. But like cabbage, I'm looking for red acre cabbage, the actual plant, because I had 2 episodes with planting the seed. And yeah, no one seems to have it. I'm trying to find it. Silas says, okay, good. Come. Baby bottle kitten. Oh, that's sad. But that's so nice that you are taking care of it and getting it fixed. I hope that you have a fabulous week. Hopefully I see you throughout the week. I'll come over, look at some more videos. But yeah, thank you for coming, Red Silo Homestead. I really do appreciate it. Oh, there's a ditch down the street. Oh, look who it is, Amy. Hi, Amy. How are you? Crazed Family Gardens. Hello, Mel and friends. How are you, girly girl? Glad to see you. Boone's not here tonight. She's over her brother-in-law's. She said when she gets back, then she'd pop in. But love you, girl. Paul saying his thumb's a concrete thumb. Crazy. Hiya, neighbor. Let me see. Your plants are looking great. Oh, thank you. There's a lot going on back there, though. I still have... Oh, this was a little bit of a mess up there. They're getting kind of big. I have to deal with that. There's still, like, stuff everywhere. I keep it real over here. I let you see the good, the bad, the whatever. So, yeah. This one's getting ready to be up potted into red solo cup. I mean, the wind's blowing on it, so it's probably fine. But I usually like to bury it a little bit more. I just might add some more soil to it if I don't have to up pot that much, but we'll see. And then what else did I plant? Don't have a free-for-all there, Paul. Oh, you can't see anyway, my friend, I don't think. Let's see. Collards are coming up. Bloomsdale spinach is coming up. My Swiss chard's coming up. And my Savoy, let me say, I'm going to probably say it wrong. Savoy spinach is coming up. I just did that a couple days ago. Starting to look a little leggy, so I might just take it outside and plant it. And what else did I want to show you? Look at this little gadget. I talked about this in my live, and it was like 23 bucks, and my roommate had to go there for something, and he came back with it, and I said, what are you doing with that? Because when I was there, you didn't buy it. And he said, well, no, but I got it for $5. So this is going to be for outside. You can either use it like as a table. I'll show you this side instead without me dropping it with a bad finger. I'm going to use it like a table style and put all my shovels and rakes and everything like that. So this is a front-loading tool slot, ideal for storage for long-handled tools. You can put it in a corner. Corner storage maximizes available space. Large base allows for greater stability. Easy to assemble, no tools required. So it's just from Garden Line, and it's called Corner Tool Holder. because things are like on the side of the cellar is a mess. I mean, I still have to clean that up. I still have trellises that I have to put out. So still lots to do, but I'm kind of really physically sore from the heavy bags from the rain. So let's see. Your plants are looking great. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. I wish someone from YouTube lived close to me so we could like up pot together and have fun while doing so. Let's see. Jason Avers, true story. So the one care I always put down first, and then I sprinkle the cow, like a half a bag. I've never had a problem ever with black cow. So yeah, I use like a half a bag to a bag, you know, across the top. But the last bag I used, oh my goodness, big clumps, you know, hard. But I plant right in it. I'm trying to do exactly what I did last year with my brand new garden. You know, it's that saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that's what I'm doing. But I understand what you're saying. Don't jinx me, my friend, because I've never had a problem with that, ever. Jason was saying plant something in your manure first. Make sure that it isn't contaminated with persistent broadleaf herbicide before you put it out in your garden. Yeah, I'll plant something in there. But I'm not real worried about it. I've always done it that way, and I've never had a problem. So hopefully there's no problem this time around. Let's see. But I appreciate your concern, but don't scare me, Jason Avers, my friend. No, I'm just kidding. One of my favorite things to grow is, what is that? Kukas? Like kuka melons? It's easy and really cool vine. Oh, squash, get real long, like 3 foot. Oh, and they taste really good, kind of like zucchini. That's interesting. But see, that's a seed that I don't have. I was talking about the loofah. I was going to think about doing that, but I don't have any seeds for it. I think it was Jay and I who were talking about that. But nonetheless, you know, you got to have a big area, like a longer area to plant that. Okay, Miss Andel has a very good question. Mel, have you ever tried the carrots already on a tape? I just bought some and wanted to try it. I have not. I know some people don't do very well with their carrots, but I am going to be doing a video on when I go to plant my carrots. And then Hugh, I can't think of his last name. He's from England. He has a lot of good gardening information over there as well. And it's just funny because he uses 2 sticks with garden twine, but I'm using, oh my goodness, my stakes that were holding up my tomatoes last year. I'm using that with garden twine. Why, you may ask? Because it'll give you a complete straight line. So if you're that person that likes that straight line, that's how you do it. Find 2 sticks or repurpose something on your property and then wrap it around it, tie it, wrap it around. But make sure you measure like the length of your bed or the width of your bed, and that's how you get straight lines, and that's how you have a nice looking garden. But I have never done it with tape. I just think carrots are really easy. Like very thin, and then lightly sprinkle them. The trick with carrots is to constantly, every day, wet them. That's how I found them to work really well, unless it's going to rain. But you could put like a board down over top of your carrot seeds for like the first day or night. It's also a slug trick. It'll collect the slugs when you flip the board over in the morning. But no, you could just put something down after you get your carrot seeds in, like cardboard, put a little something on it, take it off the next day, water it every day until you see your carrots germinated. And I mean, that's just how I do it. I've never used tape before. Somebody used tape for red beets. That 1870s homestead, she used tape because she wasn't good at doing red beets. So, and I've already done my video about planting it in a cell tray. So I literally had to put them outside, tray and all, because they were getting, from this humidity in here, They're getting a little goofy looking. Let's see. I planted some red onions, broccoli, giant sugar snap, peas, and beetroot yesterday. That's awesomeness. Annette, that's great. Okay, girl. Oh, well, hello, Voon. How are you? She made it. Hey, Amy, you changed the name, huh? Cool. She did change the name. So Voon's in here. Let's see. Okay, she's got to zip the greenhouse up. Mel, I'm exhausted. I spent the whole day in the garden planning things out, and I'm a little sun-kissed already. Yeah, but then again, aren't you like South Carolina or North Carolina? Because I saw somebody on Instagram that was from down there wearing a sun hat and everything already. Yeah, I'm not ready for all that just yet. I'm going to do like the cold things first. Like I said, I have to get some cabbage planted. I'm still looking for red acre cabbage because I don't know. The humidity in here has just been brutal this year. My roomie is making this as like a, what do you call that? Because I came out and he had the heater on and I was like, oh my gosh. It's like 90 in here. So that's what's causing the humidity problem. It's my roommate with that heat blasting. So it's making my beets look a little limpy before I go and put them out. Let's see. Check out my sister Trouble moderator Boone. Aw, don't pick on my girl. I love Boone. I spent the day and evening outside too. So you had warm. I think it's supposed to be 60 degrees here tomorrow. I changed it a little while back. Felt that gardens fit my channel better. I agree. I like it. Without having to actually up-pot them. I'll have to go check that out. I actually did a video on how to save your plants if they are leggy. Well, I did the whole problem that was going on in my cups. That was nuts because they were looking like they had like the slit in it and then it really didn't. So they weren't sucking up the water and I lost like a bunch. But yeah, I have a video on legginess, which is up-potting it. I just kind of show you how to do it. And what else this week? That food haul from Aldi's. I did that, which was also me going to TJ Maxx. I can upload this week. This video will be coming out and why I got it. And then the how to make straight lines when you're gardening. That little hack. I have that coming out this week. So lots of good videos coming out. And I also have well, I have to do this cricket challenge and get it over with. And then Miss Andale, I'm going to do her thank you. I'll show Boone's just getting in here. I won this on Miss Andale's channel. So I want to do a proper mail call. Anyone else? I forget. So yeah, there might be like 1 or 2 mail calls in there. So, but how I'm going to do it is everything I go to plant, I'm just bringing you along. So I'll tell you how I do it and all you can do. Everybody does things different. You can either take knowledge from it and, it works, or you can maybe gain a little bit of this, a little bit of that from how I tend to bring people along to show them how I do it. So it's all up to you. But let's see. So I think this whole week is going to be 60s and 70s. One night's going to be lower, like 34. That's not freezing. So I'm debating, even though I tell everyone else to have patience, I don't want to plant my beans in the house, and I'm thinking about just planting my beans right in the bed. So what do you think? Should I do it or should I not? Isn't the weather just fabulous? Okay, Ann. Thank you. Mel sat on her hand and hurt her finger. No, I did not. This finger here, after, I don't know, I don't even know if you could see it. It's like black and blue around the knuckle and it's real swollen. So it's probably no big deal. It's probably from lifting those bags up by myself because the rain got them and they were so stinking heavy. So I'm thinking either maybe I jammed it or maybe I don't know, twisted it or something. But you're funny though, Paul. I'm wearing Paul's favorite pants tonight. But for some reason, when I went over there, he had no shot. How'd you like that, my friends? Let's see. Yeah, Boone, I'll come over and check that out. Monty, hello, welcome, welcome. How are you? I love your live stream. Sorry I'm late. You're never late. Happy Sunday. I hope that you had a great weekend. 38 here at current. Oh, okay. Monty. Yes, I'm not really seeing anything. Anybody got anything good planned for Easter? Because I'm kind of up in the air. I'm going to wait to see if these boys call me like, are you cooking or something like that? But if I don't hear anything by Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest, I'm not chasing these two boys down. They can go to my daughter's to go eat, and I'll garden all day if need be after church. So do I. Your cup looks like a whale tail on the lid. Wait, what cup? Oh, this one? This was coffee from a little while. I was so tired earlier. Jimmy's like, yeah, you're right. I'm like, you better make sure I'm up by 7:30. And I just decided, you know what, Mel, get in the shower. This is a caramel Frappuccino. So that's the dome because they put whipped cream and caramel in it. I have a recipe for this on my channel. So yeah, that's what was keeping me awake. So I didn't fall asleep. Oh, you did? You didn't give me any of them, did you? Because me and Jay were just talking about that. And I was like, yeah, it's a plant on how you actually get your loofah. Oh, I hate to ask, but do you have any seeds left for the loofah? Sure, I can make it fit. Sure, I can. I made my own seed tape. Did you? Did you do a video on that? Girl, you should. Miss Andel would be interested in that. Hugh Richards. Yep. He has a lot of I liked his trick that he did. I think it's a drain spout. A lot, he'll put dirt in it and he plants his peas that way and then he'll just slide it right out. The peas just slide right off to the spot. So yeah, I think he has a lot of good information. He's also in England, some part of England. I'm not really sure where, but yeah, I've been watching him for a pretty long time. Like an M.I. Gardner, I watch him. I really watch Charles Downing. And I watch the guy from Aussie, Australia. I cannot think of his name. With big guy with the real tall beds. And Hugh, of course. And then, like my locals. So, Hugh Richards is awesome. Yep, that's it. Annette. Maybe one of the moderators can post. It's HUW Richards. His channel is amazing. And I suggest you go check him out. He's been actually gardening since he was 12 years old. Yeah, number of weeks yet for Sean. He can't plant there yet. We are expecting a thunderstorm today. Are you? We got some storms during the week. Some thunderstorms. We had some high winds. We had rain. I mean, rain. So that's what made all those bags I had to lift. But my body feels like it needs I need a head to toe body massage. I kid you not. Even my arms are killing me. Yeah, I think slugs are the most disgusting thing. That's the only thing I'm concerned about with the in-ground garden over there is I might have to get a piece of wood and use Hugh's trick where you put the piece of wood down. Say maybe, he didn't say this, but I'm going to guess and say that if I put that piece of wood down where I'm going to plant my cabbage, I can just flip it over every morning and they'll be on there. I'm that crazy lady that will be sprinkling some salt down and blowing them up. Because Quebec Homestead did the bucket with the beer. Oh my goodness. The amount of slugs she got the second time around. Ugh, skeeved me out. She had almost a quarter to a half a bucket full of slugs. They were eating her carrots. If you have not seen that video, go check out Quebec Homestead. Yep, that's what she used, was beer in some type of double bucket Maybe it was like a colander or strainer at the bottom. And then she was able to lift. Ugh, I can't. And I'm not one of those squeamish type of women. Slugs is not my cup of tea. That's probably why I never ate escargot, because I wouldn't. They just gross me out. I think they're disgusting. It is so hard to hold back when you want to plant. Yep, I have to plant something. Also lazy partners. My snow peas and my sugar snap peas have sprouted. Awesomeness. Yeah, I just did some a couple days ago. Inside the house, they're sprouting. These pink things, I forget who sent them to me. The pink blush peas. This is nuts. Wait till you see this. Oh, look at how wild and crazy these pink ones are. But you know what I didn't like? I took them outside to originally put them on my makeshift trellis. And it recommended to start these in the house as better germination inside. I did put some outside. We'll have to see what happens. It says that I have to wait the 2 to 4 weeks to harden them off. Like, these are insane. They are already getting, I'm just going to take my chances. I'm going to put them out all day tomorrow, since it's going to be 60 degrees, because these things are flopping over. These are the pink blush peas, my friends. It's a little bit cooler in here sometimes if my roommate doesn't put the fireplace thing on 90 degrees. Geriatric ward, that's what I said to him. Oh my gosh, it's feeling like a geriatric ward in here. I can't, because you're killing my plants, dude. I go right over, click, turn it off. But I'm going to try putting them out. I don't think it needs 2 to 4 weeks. I think that's like impossible. It's the most complicated seed I think I've ever done with the pink blush peas from that company. I think I'm going to put them out tomorrow. I'll bring them back in and I'll do that a couple times. Maybe 3 days or whatever. And then, or put them out 2 days in a row. The third day, I might leave them out there all day. And that's it. I'm just going to plant them. They die, they die. Because they're not going to flourish this way. They have nothing to climb onto. So, you know, better off to just put them outside. Let's see. I'm not so great at carrots or beets. I never know when to thin them. As soon as they come up, well, you can get to pelleted seeds, Miss Andale, which I don't, but it's a coating so you can actually see the seeds a little bit better. But carrot seeds are tiny, honey. Very tiny, but just sprinkle ever so lightly. Like I said, cover it up with the soil, water it in, or you can water it in advance and then cover it up. But every day, water it. I would put a piece of cardboard or something over top those carrots just to start off with. And then every day, just keep watering them. As soon as you see they sprouted, they come up a little bit more, you just thin them in between. You want each carrot to have enough room to go down. And you know me, I like to plant, I like to plant pretty close. So as long as it can go down. And you have to make sure that the soil going down is fluffy enough is the right word. I don't know if that's the right word. So that it can root down. So you get straight and not the pants. So hopefully that's not complicated. But I'll bring you along. I'm going to be planting my carrots probably tomorrow, because I'm not going to want to be in here if it's going to be 60 degrees. I can tell you that right now. I made a decoy garden for slugs that works great. Oh, do share my rainbow life. Mel, I'm in Oklahoma. Oh. Yeah, but it's been pretty warm there though too. I think we're all getting like these bats of like, it's nice, it's cold, it's nice, it's cold. And then, yeah, not so much. Today was chillier. I had no desire to go outside. My body is sore, so I'm trying to listen to my body. Plus, I got a bum pinky finger. And, yeah, plus we got the ring hooked up today. And I got to see my granddaughter, my grandson, and my daughter and her fiance. So, you know, Jimmy's dog gets just a tad bit excited. And, yeah, so that was my day today. And I made a lasagna and took a shower. So, what else did I do? Oh, and I planted some, because Boone wasn't on here. Adeline James and I planted some of these beautiful sunflowers. We did four. Okay, she was putting them right in the hole like a good little girl. What else did she plant? Oh, she did 2 cups of watermelon, the sugar baby watermelon. So I had my granddaughter, who's a year and a half, planting some seeds already. Teach them young, my friends. I say I'm never going to plant early. I do it anyway and then just cover it. I mean, I can do that as well because I have a row cover. I mean, it has a hole in it because of that stupid ice that we got. I think Jay bought me that, but I'm sure I could manage to at least cover it if I go to plant, you know, my carrots or whatever. Here's the thing that I learned about those row covers. They literally have to be from gardening over the wintertime. They literally need like PVC to keep the cover off the plant. If the cover touches the plant, it automatically hurts the plant and gives it frostbite immediately. I did learn that this winter. So I would need some PVCs like taller up to go like that, you know, and those clips, I guess, or bricks to hold it down. Jason says I have a few pairs of robins living here that get up every morning and eat my slugs. Lucky you. I think I have some red acre. I'll check. Yeah, but the thing of it is, girl, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really have enough seeds of those. It was very strange. I took them out of the collects garden, but unfortunately my roommate is older and he was blasting it out in here. So my red acre cabbage seeds that I had left, plants did not do good. So I'm trying to find it. I'm going to cut myself some slack because I usually do everything from seed. But if there's something that's not working out, I'm just going to go buy it as long as it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. You know what I mean? I planted it. I may have some left. That would be awesome. Wait, what was the great slug control? A few bottles of bitter every year for the slugs. They love it so much they drowned in it. Wow, really? Bitters? A bottle of bitter every year for the slugs. They loved it so much they drowned in it. Yeah, well, if you saw my compost, worm composting bucket, that really should be buried down and then leave like the top. Well, it'll be the lid and then maybe the first row of slots or the second row up. I think it's 2 rows should be up. I'm wondering if the slugs are going to bother that. I don't really want to put that inside of one of my raised beds. I think that's going to go in the ground somewhere where it could be beneficial to the soil, which I'm thinking was the no-till garden. So I don't know what's going to happen with that garden, if it's going to end up being completely a no-till garden or maybe not. We'll have to see. But I was thinking the back corner because I could walk right on the cellar doors and dump in there. So I think it's a little bit of dirt. It's brown dirt and then your compost. And you keep going like that. And the worms will go in there and they'll break that all down. So that's one way. But that was my idea because I thought the one that was on that Arrow Garden, I think was the name of it. Don't hold me to that. The one that makes those beds that anybody could put together. That site had it for like $60. Cute, but that's still $60. So me and Jay made our own. What is up with your blue tape fingers, Melody? That's from, I don't know, I woke up in pain. My pinky, where the knuckle is like really swollen. I can't get my pinky to go down or over. So it just feels better to tape it. I don't know what I would have done to my pinky. I don't know if I jammed it, sprained it. I don't know. Because all I've been doing is like gardening work or cleaning up dishes or, you know, all that fun stuff. I'm thinking it had to do with the bags. I might have like tried to drag the bag because it was soaked from the rain and put it up against the bed. And I think I might have caught my finger. So we'll see what happens. Morphed. I mean, I still prep, but I do a ton more growing to put up. Did you do a video on making your own tape? That's what I said, Miss Andel. I asked Indiana Backyard Gardener the same thing. Absolutely. Be my pleasure, Sean. I can do another. That would be awesome. We have a lot of robins too. I assume they were eating the worms. Yeah, I catch them in my beds, stealing the worms. Drives me nuts. You like that, Lace? Thank you, Paul Honeyman. I think I wore it a couple weeks back, but I didn't want to fuss or muss tonight. I was like, it's washed, it's whatever. With some white workout pants and slipper socks and slippers is my attire tonight. So, yeah. That is so true. That's why when me and Sean invited me over for him to interview me. It was exactly that. Like gardening and prepper just goes together. And I did go back and watch it, and I saw a lot of people that were saying, great person to be interviewing, a lot of information. She goes, a beautiful garden, so he didn't want to give them everything all at once. So I think we're going to end up doing it again. Plus, I asked if I could interview him over here. So that's going to be fun. But I really do think being prepared and gardening just goes hand in hand, my friends. So that was like an honor for me to be interviewed by him. And I think we had fun. We had a good time. And I got some nice subscribers. I think he did well in the views for that video compared, to others that he's been interviewing now. I don't know if that's going to be an every Monday thing, but I think I started a trend. But I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And it was just a lot of fun. But I did say that to him. I think prepper, gardener goes hand in hand. So I had a lot of fun doing that interview. If you haven't seen it, go over and go check it out. Somebody wants to post a link. We have some really fat robins this year. Yeah, mine are looking big. Mine have been out for like 3 months here. Paul, you crack me up. Paul says that he's prepping for the afterlife. Laugh out loud. Direct sowing beans is usually pretty successful. Not much needed to plant indoors. Yeah, see, I want to get my bush beans going though, for sure. And I'm like, I don't know, Mel. You tell everybody else to have some patience. So I guess I have to grow some patience, but I'm definitely going to get these peas out because these are nuts. Totally nuts. And I have my green acre cabbage that I can plant out now. So, and I still want to do a whole flat of flowers because I want to place them where I want this year. So I have that to do. I have a lot of up-potting to still do, and it's just crazy. It's just busy, busy. There's the man, Ragnarok Prepper. Hail and greetings, Melody. Hello, my friend. He says, and chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Yeah, just, talking that gardening talk. And did show this because, by the way, watch for my video. This is great to use with kids. I think I'm a little OCD. One, I do like my lines straight. I like my square straight. I don't want to use a grate anymore from an old tomato cage. And I don't really abide by the rules on the back of the spacing on the back of the package. If you don't know that, hi, I'm Melody. I do not do that. I plant everything close together. So welcome to my high impact garden, but the seating square, I will post a video for that this week. But welcome in, Ragnarok. You may have busted a blood vessel. That hurts. What do you mean? All right, what did I miss, Indiana Backyard Gardener? All kinds of bugs. They really like it. Oh, you know what's interesting? So if you hear my friend in my video, the bird that keeps talking and talking, I found out it's a woodpecker. Well, it's our Pennsylvania woodpecker. And it's gnawing holes in the neighbor's tree over there. So there's like 2 you could see, and then there's 2 behind it. It's a male and a female. So it looks like they're building a nest in there. So when I'm in the back part of the garden, if you hear a particular bird that just wants to have a full-length conversation, there's nothing I can do about it. But it's cute as a button. And I'm like, yes. Well, you'll hear it talk, talk, talk. And then it's like knock, 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 knock. And I kind of zoomed in with my camera and absolutely saw that it's 2 woodpeckers. male and a female, so that's pretty cool. But it's even better, though. It's making big holes in the tree over there. But that is true, Jason Avers. Very true. It was 95 in the greenhouse today. Wow. I would have loved that. I would have stayed out there. Going to see your folks for Easter? Well, that's lovely. I'm going to wait to see what these kids do. They think my life revolves around these grown kids. I always do Easter. But I didn't even see the boys for my birthday. They both had work. All I said to Jarrett was, that's sad. My older son, I don't want to hear it. No excuses. Nope. Zip. Zero. None. And this weekend, he wasn't working. So that's where I'm at with the boys. My daughter's remark was, well, on Tuesday. I think I told Adrian this. I said, do you believe my daughter said to me on Tuesday, well, your birthday already came and went, so I don't know what to tell you. And then I was like, well, geez, you could have bought me a marigold or something. She's like, I'll get you something for Mother's Day. You know, but the boys, the one with his girlfriend, the other one's out, you know, having a social life, so forth and so on, or just acting cheap, one or the other. And I just think it's a disgrace, because if my mother was alive, I'd be visiting my mother. I don't need anything per se, but you could cook me a scrambled egg and I'd be happy. I just don't feel like chasing them down anymore. That's all I have to say about that. So I didn't see the kids for my birthday. And I tried not to let it ruin my birthday. So if my hens aren't working with me. Yeah, that's another thing. Hens. Let's go to that conversation. He's buying all kinds of tools. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. And he's out of work now officially. So he has to start looking for another job. But he is still going to build the chicken coop. So I think that build is coming up as soon as he's done putting a wire at the bottom of the fence, because he and Gavin worked on that. And I think he was hoping he would have got help from Gavin today for that. But Gavin just looked like he wanted to be, you know, a teenager and just do nothing at that moment. And he was kind of leaving with his mom after the ring was set up. So let's see. Thank you for the fun every one night. My rainbow life. Rainbow. My raindrop life. I'm so sorry. I butchered that real quick. Thank you for coming. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you next Sunday too. Oh, that stinks, Foon. But okay. Foon only has one loofah seed left. Rats. Yeah, it was thank you so much for coming. Greatly appreciate it. Mel, are you talking about Terry King? Terry King for what? What are you talking about, Amy? Terry King. One of the channels that I mentioned, which was Hugh, Charles Downing, and the guy from Australia. I don't remember what his name is, to be honest with you. Sean, yes, I will hit you up, my friend. Thank you so much for coming. It's just a kind of like low speed, kind of live tonight, my friends. You know, it's just been a busy week, crazy weekend. So you know how that goes. But thank you, Sean. We'll definitely catch up. I'm just scrolling to see, Mel, whose link you like me to post. It was, now you're making me forget now. The guy from England, the gardener. I can't think right now. I have some loofah seeds, Melody. Oh my goodness, Ragnarok. I mean, you just sent me dragon tongue beans and stuff, honey. And I am getting your stuff together. It looks like, hopefully. Oh, that's good. You're on here. Do you care about like storage squashes? Because that's the route I was thinking about going on sending you, because I happen to love storage squashes, and I'll throw a couple little other odds and ends in there, and I'll try to get that out this week. I mean, if you have some you could spare, great. I don't want to put you out of your way though. But I haven't purchased loofah in like forever. And I know it takes a hot minute for it to grow, for sure. So, I mean, if you want to, that would be awesomeness. Have a great night again, Sean. Love you to pieces. I didn't hear all. Yes, that's it. I believe it's an Indiana backyard gardener. Self-sufficient me. He's the gentleman in Australia. And then, okay, Indiana backyard gardener, since you seem to have a better memory than me tonight. Who did I say I'm like addicted to in England? I know, I need to do one for the slugs. I don't want slugs over in that bed. Oh, that's too bad. Anfisa, you're no different than the rest of us, honey. She says, I keep coming back from the stores with more seeds. I seriously have a problem. Yeah, we should all start a little club. Like, you know, we all love seeds, don't we? Can never have enough seeds. It's a guarantee you will have food. Hugh Richards. Thank you, Indiana Backyard Gardener. I don't know where your little thingy went, girl. I have to look into that. Let's see. I ran out of watermelon seeds and immediately went to the seed store and bought 2 scoops of every watermelon they had. That's awesomeness, Amy. That's funny. I bought onion bulbs even if I have a whole tray of onion starts. Oh, well. My onions they're over in the windowsill. Leeks are doing pretty good. They're probably going to get another haircut. But they literally look like a blade of grass. So it's going to be like planting a blade of grass. All you got to do is just stick it right in there. I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. It is better to have them and not need them. She is so on point with the statement right here, Anfisa. Voon says it is better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. She's talking about seeds. She's dead on with that. Planted them all. Oh my goodness gracious. Paul says, Melody, wearing lace will get you a real score, body girl. Laugh out loud. Well, thanks, Dollface. You always make me feel good on a Sunday night for sure. Hi, Mona. Sifting some soil, 55. How are you? Happy Sunday. Just a chill little live tonight. Start those grandchildren early, Mel. Got my helpers already. Also, someday they will have grand memories. That is true. That's why I did that with her, because I don't get to see her that often. And Gavin was more so here and hanging out with Jimmy this weekend than Mum. So my roommate got to benefit, but I would have had Gavin helping me up pot. But he helps out with a lot. And Jimmy can't really bend over, so that was okay. But yeah, I'm trying to get my grandbaby planting early. But how are you, Mona? Ragnarok, how are you tonight? Hope you're well. This is Rooster. Dump in the garden. Well, well, well. Look who it is. Gear, how are you, my friend? It needs to compost before using your dump. Lift my ass off. Dump in the garden. Dump what in the garden? If it's my compost bucket, I want to bury it down. Like the one that I saw for $60 and leave the first 2 rows of slots open. Someone did ask me if I'm going to put like a little mesh or something around that for flies. That was a good tip. I may end up doing that. I may have to talk to Jay about how I'm going to rig that and get it to stay. But I want to bury it down over towards the cellar so I can just walk over and dump right in there. Let's see. Paul says, hey, Gear's in the house. Thank you for coming, Gear. I was telling Adrian, Indiana Backyard Gardener, the other night that I used to call her Adriana all the time. Took me a hot minute with that one. I should have just remembered Rocky, like Adrian. I love her. I hear you, Amy. Thank you, girl. She's So y'all have fun and try to make it next week. Absolutely. Love having you. Hope you have a blessed week. Don't overdo it. If we're all going to be overdoing it, then you need to be soaking in the tub. Guess what? There ain't no tub here. It's only a shower. So, I don't know. I might have to go to Jay's and go soak in a tub or something. Let's see. All gravy. Nikki, how are you, my friend? Hey, Melody. I just got home. Love you. Miss you, lady. Right back at you. I so miss you, Nikki. You are my girl. Nikki is so fun. I'm missing you. Need to come over more often. Where you been? Probably busy like the rest of us, right? I miss you just as much and love you to pieces. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you next week, Amy. What did you say about red cabbage? I can't find the plant. I had some red cabbage seeds, Joe, but they didn't turn out too well when I planted them because my roommate had the heater on like 90 degrees in here, like it's a geriatric ward, and they did not appreciate that whatsoever. And yeah, so I don't have any more to plant the seed, and I was panicking trying to find red acre cabbage in the plant, and no one has it around here. Let's see. Oh, I so love Nikki. If you aren't growing at least some of your own food, you aren't serious about prepping. That's a very good statement there, Jason Avers, for sure. How you doing, Nikki? Yep, I agree too. I'm glad that the inside of the garden part is done, which I'm pooped about. I did that since last week, then I had to stop for the rain, and then finished it up yesterday. Now I just have to fix some pots, and I need a gray, a red, and a blue of like my plastic pots to match. I don't like the two little ones in the front. I think that looks corny. So Home Depot, again, I guess. That's kind of why I was asking for Home Depot cards for my birthday, but you know, that didn't work out so well either. Oh, thank you for posting that, Miss Ann Dale. She's posting the link to the interview with me and Sean from North Shore Preparedness, where Prepper Garden comes together. Me either, Boone. I agree with Boone. It's very therapeutic, even though we're like, you know, you're coming off winter, or like last year's season where you're like burnt out. Don't burn yourself out. Do a little at a time. That's why I'm glad I at least got the beds situated and done. Now I just have to figure out, should I take a chance on planting my bush beans? Give them some time to germinate in there. It looks nice, but I have to refreshen up the pots, and I have to get 3 more bigger pots. And I guess, you know, I'm going to have to end up ordering some grow bags. I don't know. I'll have to say. Me too, Jason. I love hearing the birds talking as well. The end of the land, my friend. How are you? How's the gardening going? It's been like, what, 2 weeks? A couple weeks? How's your phone doing? Hey, all in the chat. Welcome, Vandal. Good evening, Melody. Good evening, Vandal the Land. Melody, I do so hope the woodpeckers get rid of your pesky neighbor's tree on their roof. Well, it's kind of on the end, so it wouldn't happen, but it might crash down the sandbox garden. If you know what I mean? Yep. I agree with Rooster and Boone. I could never see myself not gardening. It's just very painful when you get first started, you know. I remember that when they want some of Mama's garden fresh food, laugh out loud. Very true, Gear. Very true. Hi, Susan's Ramblings. Hello, how are you? Hope you had a blessed weekend and a great week. Vandal, you always do that with Paul, funny man. I love Paul. Welcome, Susan's Ramblings. Well, that's a lot right there. Everybody's still saying hello to everybody. Oops, sifting. Not the letter. Remember, Vanderland has problems with his phone sometimes. We love him. Mark at Self-Sufficient Me. Bingo, 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 bingo. Yep, yep. Let's see. Melody got two daughters. Don't speak it. Sucks, but the fight gets old, so we live on. It's all we can do. You know, Rooster, that is so true, because I said to my daughter, she started like yelling at me the other night. She literally was like, well, that one time I bought you the bath beads from the dollar store and you just seemed ignorant. I'm like, are you kidding me with that? I had to take you and my grandson in, keep a roof over your head. That's what you're holding on to, you spoiled, rotten brat, with all the parties and DJs you had. I was like, listen, not for nothing, it doesn't even faze me anymore, Amanda. So I said to my daughter. But she's like, well, I told you I'd get you something for Mother's Day. I'm like, you do, you don't. I'm kind of immune to it. So yeah, that's my daughter. So I don't know what's going on, because this is like the second time she brought Adeline over here. So I do not want to talk poop. I feel like, you know, this week twice she had me on the phone for a very long time under duo. So I will talk to her and all that. Once she dishes drama, I'm like gone. And that's how I handle that. So that is amen, Rooster. I hear you. I don't let that affect me anymore. I can't. The boys are, though. Well, Vandal, when are you going to get a new phone, my friend? That sounds interesting, Jason Avers. I never heard of that one. Eat it green like a zucchini, or let it mature and keep it like a butternut. Speaking of butternut, Green Country, is that Tulsa? You mean Tulsa basil? That's like holy basil, if that's what you're talking about. I had to redo butternut squash, and I literally just planted them. See, because of the heat, look. They'll germinate in like 2 days, and they're this big. So, gotta up-pot that. And I think I lost 2 of my purple of Sicily cauliflowers because of my roommate with the heat. But I'll put the fan on tonight. That would be cool, Melody. I've actually been looking at long-term squashes a bit to see what would be best for PA. Okay. See, that works for me. Makes it a little bit easier in my brain. Plus, I have white Lisbon bunching onions that I'm sending out to you. But the meat squash and some different squashes that say that they're good for storage squashes. I don't know if you need butternut. You're going to have to let me know. But yeah, that's where I was thinking about leaning. Because that's what I'm really going for this year. We'll have to see what happens. But yeah, I definitely want some storage squashes. My other squashes, and those acorn squashes lasted a really, really long time. It lasts, well, my spaghetti squash, I'm going to be honest, I didn't get to them all. And the ones that were left started to rot. And then that just kind of spread to my butternut squash. But my acorn squash are still fine. And my sweet potatoes are still fine. So that's what I'm into, the storage squashes. But there's a meat one. I'm trying to put my leg out. There's a meat one. There's a couple good ones, that I can send out. Oh, I thought you were talking about basil. Hey, Mel, I planted my Come Salsa With Me grow bag. I just need to edit it. Doing well so far. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Don't forget to tag me in it. Cannot wait to see it. I cannot wait to do mine. I wish. I can't do mine yet. And I would love to have your bag. That grow bag that Miss Andale has. I think I asked her to send me a link to that, to where she got it. I would be using that for potatoes. So yeah, Miss Andale, if you think about it, send me a link to that grow bag, because I need that in my life. Let's see. I am overachiever. You probably won't see this before you call it a night, but I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I'm a bit of jelly of marigolds. Laugh out loud. Gonna have to buy me some. Start real soon. What, the seeds here you're gonna have to do over? You know, I have some that I started, and I swear I think there's some pepper seeds. Let me grab, hold on. I think that there was some pepper seeds when I went to recycle some soil. Okay, what was I just looking for? It was gear talk about marigolds. Let me just check. Let's see. Yep, this is the Dwarf Marigolds. And what is this one? Hold on. Cracker Jack and Dwarf Nasturtium. Look at this. Like, I can't win to save my life. Here's my Dwarf Nasturtium. This is what all my plants have been looking like this year because of this heat thing with my roommate. So this is Dwarf Nasturtium. I'm going to get that right out. This one on the end didn't germinate, but the other ones did. This is Cracker Jack Marigold, so we'll have to see. And then this is French Dwarf Mixed Marigolds. Right there. So some of this needs some water. And this nasturtium's crazy. Look at it. But this is the dwarf one. I didn't want to have a big one blocking my rows this year. So nonetheless, I will probably just take it outside and plant it, to be honest with you. But I think, oh, like this. Let me see. I'm trying to watch how I bend over with Paul. Is this still? Nope. Like this is Greek oregano. This is Greek oregano. Hold on, let me see if I can show it to you. See it right there? But then looky what this says. Doesn't it look like a pepper? Mm-hmm. I don't know, my friends. It's been weird growing inside this year. I didn't have this problem last year. But then again, my roommate wasn't. I mean, it could be like, I can go from outside and come in. I'm like, oh my God, Jim, it's hot in here. I go right over and turn things off. I'm like fed up with it. It's too hot. Once he's moving around, he's fine, but it's a little warm in here. So like tonight, I have to put the fan on just to try to help the humidity. So that's been my biggest problem this year in the dining room. You already know I wanted to really grow everything in the basement this year, but when my grandson was here, there was a bag of nachos that something got into. So we're not over, I guess, the mouse problem. So I'm glad I made that decision not to plant a disaster, to say the least. But yeah, I mean, some things are working and some aren't. You know, but when you have like my Chautauqua beets, I'm ticked about. Same thing with real legginess and my red acre cabbage. So what are you going to do? But yeah, Gear, I did a video on marigolds if you have to buy them. Go watch that video. Wait, 2 years ago, we had that huge freeze on May 19. Was that May 19? 2 years ago? Yeah, I think you might be right, Joe. Because I remember a couple people were like, oh, I lost all my tomatoes and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I'm not taking no chances with tomatoes and peppers. Things of that nature. And Joe, I am doing your cucumber challenge. I just have to do the video as soon as I plant the seed. I was going to start the seed just in a red solo cup till it's ready to go outside. I am doing that, and I am doing the zucchini. So I have to do the hashtag. I'll have to go back over and look, but they're the two that I'm going to do. Okay, there goes my girl. Okay, good night, a bake a leg, and let's dig it. Mel, I will talk to you in the morning. I have to go and get my daughter from work. Absolutely, girl. Love you. Hit me up. Thank you, Adrian, for all the help this weekend. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. True, it's the gar that amazed me. She says, good night, chat. We're getting ready to be winding this down. I felt like this was a kind of a chill. Heather, you've been quiet tonight, girlfriend. Thanks all. Have a good night. You too, my friend. I think Heather Lynn has been on a little bit on the quieter side tonight. But then again, I feel like I'm very like zen tonight. I think it's just pure like I'm tired and I'm sore. And You know, it's just been a long week, long weekend. Yep, rain keeps hampering my progress, but I'm getting good water storage. That's awesome, Vandalin. Oh, Jason Avers, a $5 super chat. It's dinner time. Good night and keep up the good work. Oh my goodness. I love you. You're like the best, but you didn't have to do that. Greatly appreciated though. I'll add it to my grow bag fund because I want to get a big one like Miss Andale's for potatoes. And then I was thinking like hers has got to be a 50-gallon, but I was going to do like 15 or 20s, a couple like that. So I'll add it to the fun, and I greatly appreciate that. And thank you for having me on your channel. I really do appreciate that. You're the best. Oh, that was just too nice. It's dinner time. Good night and keep up the good work. Good night, Jason Avers. Thank you, my friend. It's great seeing you again this Sunday, per usual. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Much obliged. Yeah, so what do you think about that? I have a PayPal link that people can go and just, you know, donate to. Someone else originally signed me up for it, and then Adrian came along and was telling us how to add it. So she helped me with some links this weekend. Over 200 gallons put away. That's awesome. I know. Wasn't that nice of them, Gear? Me and Jason Avers go way back. There you go. Always a benefit from everything. That is true. Adrian, you're awesome. Just wanted to let you know. Joe, isn't she awesome? She really is. I was like, you're back, you're back. Oh, yeah. We were on the phone for hours. She was like so helpful with these links and telling me how to do it. Yep. I see Mel with an emoji, but I can't tell the emoji. With that rooster, is that a grow bag? Yep, I plan on getting some more soon. Okay, I'm trying to make the dry season. 12 barrels to make a water. You guys are doing great with that water. I was getting feed last week and they were setting up the burpee plants and I was shocked. The one cabbage plant was $4.50. I did see that before I hop off of here. I did see that. I was telling my friend, like, I don't understand why it was one broccoli in, like, you know, the white container that I had the marigold. I did not understand that logic. Is someone going to just plant one broccoli and get one head? See, it wasn't about the $4. It was about why. You know what I mean? And I did look for broccoli, I think, and they had, it was labeled wrong. I think it was like a collard green or something. But yeah, I didn't understand that. One broccoli inside one container when you can buy it in a 6 or a 12 pack. It just doesn't make any sense to me, Ragnarok. None. You don't have the well. Oh yeah, thumbs up to that. Absolutely. I always say that, Paul, always. You know, I even pointed out, like, I didn't have a mom. You know, I'm not going to be, like, here forever. I tell Johnny that, too. But, you know, they're going to do what they want to do. They know better. They were raised better than that. My daughter, it's just a little bit different. But she's like her dad. She's a tough one. I hope she was up for it. Thank you for that, Paul. I appreciate that. Oh, no, Paul, really? Ah, horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, we are going to too, Rooster. Like I said, just to chill. Anybody watches this back, just to say what was going on this weekend, you know, got a boo-boo. And some plants and some upcoming videos of what's going on. I'll be showing this. And look for the mail call from Miss Andale. I think this bottle's so super cute. Can't hold it with that hand. So super cute. And these will come in handy for sure. So I have a mail call to do for that. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody else. And I have flower seeds to plant. It's going to be 60 some degrees here tomorrow. I think 60. So if I go to do my carrots tomorrow, I will record it and bring you along. And eventually, when my stomach doesn't feel so queasy, I have to do the cricket challenge. So stay tuned for that. She said there's no time limit on it though. And I will be doing Garden State Gardeners, cucumber. Hopefully, if I have straight eights. Hopefully. I will do that video along with the zucchini video so that I'll be in both his challenges. And I have a food haul that I should have posted last week. Remember, I went the Saturday before my birthday, so nobody gets confused. But Rooster says, I've got to get some sleep, Melody. You and everyone have a wonderful evening. Same to you. I hope you have a blessed week. Hopefully, we'll see you throughout the week. And yeah, hopefully next Sunday, too. Thank you for coming. Ultimate Acres, big leg. And let's dig it, everyone in chat. Oh. Sorry to hear that, Paul. I know, isn't that terrible? I'm just trying to scroll down. Okay, I will send you a link. Thank you. How far behind am I? So 7. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see $4.50 for one cabbage. I did see about $4 for one big broccoli plant. Again, it wasn't about the price. It was like, if somebody's trying to put that in a pot, do they know they're only going to get one broccoli head? That's what just blew my mind about that. That's all. Dang it, Melody, your camera's too close to the shelves. It is? Oh, well, you know, I'm behind. So to my great moderators tonight, thank you so much for everything. Wow, that's deep, Paul. That's exactly what I thought. I swear the plants were like $2.50, $3 last year. Unless my old... No, you're right. So the plants last year were like 3 something, like $3.49. It's like $1.40 more this year because of inflation. Yep, I watched your Marigold video and commented, and you replied, thank you for refreshing my memory. But you see, like, if you're going to do the $4 for that, you can get anywhere from 4. I've been lucky and got 6 out of that. So, I mean, to me, that's worth it. When you're buying the one, yeah, not so much. You could be paying, sorry, I have to adjust. You could be paying $3 for that one. That's insane. It's criminal. Yes, be safe, Ultimate Acres. Oh, cooking dinner, are you? I know, but quiet. Let's see. Finn my kittens canceled. Not a problem, Fuzz. I'm glad you took care of the kittens because I'm going to be getting ready. I'm just trying to get down on the bottom. No, thank you. I appreciate that, Miss Andel. Stay safe, Ricky. Well, so broccoli gives heads for $4. That's cheap. Does she have braces? Oh my goodness, Paul Honeyman, you kill me. Young hot heads, it is all. Oh, he's too much. Let's see, right on. Hope you get that. And the carrot's gone. I'm going to try gear to do that. She says, I bought myself some of those containers for dried herbs. I think it's fantastic. Thank you so much, Miss Andel. I'll be doing the market more cucumbers for the cucumber contest. Yeah, I have to check to see if I have any more. Susan's ramblings. Good night, everyone. Morning comes too early for me. Stay safe and God bless. Same to you. Have a blessed week. I am just trying to make sure. Wayne. You have to determine if it is financially worth it. Yep. Costs and groceries versus buying a plant makes me glad I buy seeds. Yeah. You know, just so happened, though, I had a couple things die and don't have the seeds to replace it. So that's what that's about. But thank you for coming in. Sorry we're at the end. It was just chill kind of live tonight. You know, it's just been a long week and you know, a really rough on my body kind of weekend. So this chickie over here wants to say, thank you to everyone for coming in. Wayne, thank you for coming in. Thank you to all the moderators. You all know who you are. I love you very, very much. And I hope that you have a good week. I hope you have lovely weather. Paul, you know I love you, baby. You know I love you. And yeah, so that is the live for tonight. Thank you, Jason Avers, Adrian. You know I love yous all. Thanks for that $5 super chat. That was cool. But like I said, he'll always be my walking encyclopedia. And yeah, on that note, I thought it was fun to be with my granddaughter today and teach her how to grow some seeds. So on that note, chill live this Sunday. Thank you for everyone who's been subscribing, watching the videos, and rewatching the lives. I greatly appreciate it. Really means a lot to me. And this woman over here is going to go lay down and go to bed. I'm sore. So sore. But I love you all. Stay tuned for the videos this week. Lots of love and hugs from Pennsylvania. And I guess I will catch us all next time. Good night, everyone. Thank you to all the amazing moderators. You are the best. You do the same. Boone, have a great week. And Fisa, you too, honey. Love yous. And Shelly and Anthony says, good night, Melody. See you next Sunday for Easter. Oh, yes. Speaking of Easter. Wait, great, Melody. Got finished. Stay safe, everyone. Yes. All for you, Paul, because I love you to pieces. Yeah. If nothing's going on for me for Easter, where I'm not doing Easter dinner with the youngins, the kiddos, I'll see you next Sunday, 9 o'clock on Easter night, okay? Because at least it gives me somebody to hang out with, so I'm not hanging out by myself feeling sorry for myself. On that note, I love y'all. Catch you during the week, and I'll catch your videos in return. And yeah, I'll see you next Sunday. Love yous all. Like I said, go easy on the body. Relax, slow your roll, and we'll all get it all done. Love yous all. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming.